Hello and welcome back to C.O.C Network. Grant here after Fulham 2, Chelsea 1. I really don't want to be here, but here we are. Uh, another red card, another 3 points dropped. Uh, five things we learned. I mean, it kind of goes without saying, but I'm about to do some saying. Another red card for Chelsea early on in a game. Mark Cucurella this time, a new culprit to continue that pattern. Very blatant red card on a replay, tugging Harry Wilson's arm with both of his hands. So again, just incompetent, and it comes from one of our more experienced players, a guy who we trust a lot, who's been really good for us for a while now. But it's just a petulant play from him, and again, he's aggressive at times, right? He's over aggressive. He jumps into tackles, but that was just silly, in my opinion. Early in a game where we looked like we understood what we were trying to do. I didn't think we looked really bad up until the red card, but again, would you rather be down 1-0 with 70 minutes left, or 0-0 down a man for 70 minutes left against a team we were outplaying for the short time it was 11 versus 11? It just can't happen. It can't happen. Another thing that kind of keeps happening, this offside trap that we try to run at the 18-yard box, it just doesn't work. At least not with the current personnel, but maybe not at all. Just the amount of times we can see chances like that, and we got bailed out with a offside call on Jimenez early, but he came back to bite us. And it really just takes one run, one cleverly timed run if we're not putting pressure on the ball. And when you're down to 10, you're not putting much pressure on the ball. And it just opens the door for them. I mean, that's another one that's just annoying. So just we gotta stop repeating the same mistakes. Mainly the red cards, but that's another little one. Second thing, Palmer needs to be better. There's been a lot of talk now that Maresca's gone. He's better as a right winger, free roaming, all that. We did that at least for the first 20 minutes, but even until he came off, he was playing centrally from the right wing. He wasn't great today. He had a good second half. I'd say first 15 minutes or so, he had that really good dummy where Delap almost scored the dink. Good save from Leno. But Palmer, I mean, again, he's been off for a bit. Still don't think he's 100% fit, but again, with the standard that this guy's set and the quality that I believe he has, it has to be better. He can't be a moments guy. He needs to be on it from the first minute. We need more from him. Hopefully he continues to stay fit, continues to put minutes together, because again, he got hooked after an hour. I'd have to imagine that is Mr. Egbali making a boss call to Callum McFarlane there. But yeah, he wasn't good enough for most of the game. I thought he should have been hooked at halftime, to be honest. He was really struggling, and the work rate with 10 men, it really isn't enough. But again, hopefully he stays fit, continues to get a run of games going, and hopefully he can pick that back up. Do need to sandwich a positive in here. Liam Delap was really good for me in that game. I thought he had a good cameo against Man City, and he continued that momentum here against Fulham. Honestly, the performance reminded me of a lot of his performance when he was at Ipswich against us last year, just absolutely tormenting the center backs. Every duel was winning, able to hold the ball up or draw a foul. I thought his all-around game was really good today. That was really promising. I think people jumped on him pretty early, missed a lot of time, still really young. So I'm really happy with the performance from Delap today. It's definitely something to continue to build on, and especially with the cameo from Joao Pedro. I definitely think we continue to see Delap start games up top for us. But hopefully he continues. Again, getting the first goal as well was a set piece. But again, the goal was a cherry on top for his performance. I thought he was really good and showed a lot of promise there. So hopefully we can continue to see that from Liam Delap. I got to stay composed. But Pedro Neto was really good for us in the summer when we won the Club World Cup. We might have left him there. He has not been on it since coming back. He had a decent little start to the season, but he's been off it for a while now as well. I don't even know if off it is the right term for him, because this is what Pedro Neto is. There's a lot of value for a player like this. playing in a mid-table side, I think he can do a lot for you. But the amount of times that I see him just not pick the right pass, slow down attacks, just zero intelligence at times, a lot of times with Neto. 1 of 12 on his crosses. The big clip today is how he keeps cutting it back on his right foot, left foot without ever picking his head up and just crossing it straight out of bounds. 1 of 12 today on the crosses. I think it's even worse on the left foot. I'm sorry, on the left side for Neto. I was sold on him being a two-footed player when he came here, but it's definitely not the case. I cannot watch him play on the wing anymore. It is getting very difficult. I was begging for Garnacho or Gittins to come on, and I think that speaks volumes considering their levels this year. Pedro Neto is not good enough to be our best winger. I understand it was an interim manager, but the fact that he got another full 90 really frustrated me, especially considering I didn't think his work rate was particularly great today either. Free roaming a lot in attack at times and not getting back to where he needs to be at Champong, a lot of 2v1s. Can also blame João Pedro for that in the second half. But yeah, Pedro Neto has been nowhere near the level. Again, he just kills a lot of attacks. Always seems to make the wrong decision. It's uncanny. So yeah, he cannot continue to start games. Hopefully he is sold in the summer. Last and final thing, good luck, Liam Rosenior. I truly wish him the best. I do think he is going to be a good coach one day, whether it is here with us or somewhere else in the future. I think he has the brain for it. I think he has the maybe emotional intelligence, the understanding that side of management as well. I do think he's got a lot of personality and character there, but he's walking into an absolute shit show. Thanks to the guys you can see in this picture next to him, Joe Shields, pretty sure that's Win Stanley, and then Egbali, the owner. He's being set up to fail. This is a tough job, man, especially in these circumstances. The handicaps that you have in the head coach position and the personnel you're working with. Trevor Chalobah is our best center back at the moment, according to minutes played. We tried to kick him out of the team a year and a half ago. Pedro Neto is our best winger, right? Liam Delap, really good performance from him this season. I'm sorry, this game. That's our best striker option. Or João Pedro, is he a striker? That question still gets asked every time. This is a tough situation, man. I hope we can implement some ideas. I want to trust him. I want to be optimistic with him as a manager, but I do have some serious doubts, and it's not his fault. I'm glad to see that people are understanding why, but best of luck, Liam Rosenior. That's the 5 things we learned. Blueco, please just flip the switch. You know, if you're not going to change the direction and change the plan, we got to do something about this. We can't continue to operate this way. I'll continue to harp on it until I feel like it's been addressed. Just keep getting these PR briefings and stories getting released. I've seen it too many times. I don't believe it. The actions must speak louder than words. Get it together for all of the Chelsea fans' sake. This is getting tough to watch. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. And talk to you guys later.